Hello, hello, hello. Oh my gosh. We as in me, are already having some tech excitement. So I'm so happy I'm doing this first Matcha with Me tech trial run because I need it, obviously. I had one all scheduled, cool thumbnail, and then it's not working. So at the end, I will shuffle around on YouTube, check all these things. But first, yes, this is a tech trial for me, but it's also a time for me to announce some big announcements. 3 big announcements, and the last one I need your opinion on. I need to know if you want me to do this. So, this is my first Matcha with Me. I'm thinking about creating a series with it. So, first question for you guys, are you open to that? Are you excited? Would you be excited about Matcha with Me, where I give announcements, we talk live, we interact live? I call it Matcha with Me because also I would love to know if people can hear me, but I know it's very early in the morning and I just muted myself. It's very early in the morning, and I really don't expect a lot of people to be here. But we're gonna optimize this for the replay because, like I said, I got some announcements. So I guess we'll find out at the end how this microphone is doing. So I'm going to give you these announcements. First, Matcha with Me. I call it Matcha with Me because everybody does coffee chat, coffee with me. Well, I don't drink coffee anymore. Coffee is a toss up for me. On one hand, like I love it and it tastes so good, but sometimes it makes my heart race like crazy. So I had to fully switch to matcha. So here we are. Some matcha. And I'll have to get a cool clear glass or something for it because it's really pretty to look at. So, first live, very excited to be here. I hope you are all excited to be here as well. And let's get into the announcements. So, I had everything set up, and then we had to impromptu jump into this. So, let me pull up what I want to share. Pull up these wonderful announcements. I also have my screen over on the side here. Announcement number 1, 5 things you should do before Chinese New Year. I have another live coming up. There is a reason that I am testing out this live. There is a reason I'm testing out StreamYard and all this tech stuff because this Saturday, I'm just assuming this goes well. I'm just assuming that it's amazing. And I'm scheduling one for Saturday already. So that will be the 29th, Saturday, January 29th at 12 p.m. Eastern. I am going live with Chipro Sam. Very exciting stuff. We're going to talk about 5 things to do before Chinese New Year. Chipro Sam, I will give her a formal announcement or formal introduction on this live on Saturday at 12 p.m. But she is one of the mentors of mine. She is so great. She's so knowledgeable. She knows so many things about qi, which is another word for energy. And she knows so many fun things about like the culture behind some of the traditions. I kind of feel like when I learn now, you don't get to hear about all of the cool traditions. You kind of have to hunt for them a little bit more. Like, where did this come from? Why do we do this? So, anyway, she is going to give us 5 things to do before Chinese New Year for the best 2022. I have some notes over here to make sure I cover all of what I want to say about that. So, 5 things to do. Chinese New Year is February 4th. So, it will be a tight window frame, but you're going to have plenty of time that weekend to do some of these wonderful things to bring in the best 2022. She is also going to give us some foresight into 2022. So, in Chinese metaphysics, we have Feng Shui, which is the energy of your environment, the energy in your space. But she also is very good, and I also give Bazi readings. Bazi readings is Chinese astrology, so we can forecast into the month ahead. We can look at your Chinese astrology chart and tell you about who you are, some characteristics, what jobs would be good for you, like if you were dating somebody, we could tell you if they're a good match. So Chinese astrology is very cool. So with that tool, she's going to give us some foresight into 2022 and some energy to expect. So the first announcement there is Chi Pro Sam is coming live with me on Saturday. We're very excited. The next announcement, we went backwards. The next announcement, you already knew about that first one. Second announcement, Feng Shui QA. So this is a little bit of a plug for a service that I offer. Feng Shui, or on YouTube, I give all of these videos with a lot of tips. It's very exciting stuff. And often in the comments, people have questions about their own space and they're wondering about their own space. They have questions. So did you know that I offer a Feng Shui Q&A? Feng Shui Q&A is 1 hour with me. I create a Bagua map for you. That's often the biggest hurdle. Once you have this Bagua map, which is the floor plan divided up into the directions, you can listen to all of my videos and know exactly when I say in the West this month, the auspicious energy is here. Use it, use it, use it. Drink your coffee there. Soak up all that energy because that is the auspicious money energy for the month. You're going to know from this Bagua map where West is in your home. The Feng Shui Q&A is 1 hour with me. You get that. And there's about 2 to 3, the 1 hour allows for about 2 to 3 questions specifically regarding your space. So we can be via Zoom and I can help you rearrange your bedroom. We can be via Zoom and we can talk about artwork, paint colors, anything that you have always had questions on, that maybe you've seen a video of mine and you think, I really want to, I think this is a problem area for me. Jeanette's YouTube video was very helpful, but I want to go deeper. I want to go deeper into what at my space specifically. So that is the second announcement. I offer a Feng Shui Q&A package. And to find out more about my services, you can go to elementalclarity.com. You can also DM me on Instagram. I have an Instagram page. If you're subscribed here on YouTube, why don't you go follow on Instagram? It's actually different content. YouTube people, you guys like these tips, and Instagram, it's a little different. It's still feng shui and mindset tips, but it's still different content. So it's good to be involved in both. So you can DM me on Instagram if you are interested and you just don't really want to go to the website. Ooh, guys, I just had some major deja vu. How cool is that? That means we are all aligned and meant to be here. Very exciting. So, okay, this is why I have notes, because I get really excited and I go on a bunch of different tangents. You can go to my website here and look at my different packages. You can email me or you can just DM me on Instagram if it's easier to do it that way. You can also book your complimentary discovery call, which is a 20-minute free discovery call where we talk about which package is best for you. But if you know Feng Shui Q&A is the one for you, you just need 1 hour of questions, then you can go over and just book that as well. You can book that immediately from my website, elementalclarity.com, or Instagram. Okay, let's move on. The third announcement, and remember, I have a question for you after this, so stick with me through this last announcement and then help me answer that question. This third announcement, Feng Shui for your lucky directions. I have been working so hard on this first self-guided mini course. I'm so excited. I had plans for it in August. As many of you know, there was some life things that happened and I had to move from Dallas to Cleveland within weeks. I had to make these decisions and move. And so Feng Shui for your lucky directions got a little put on hold. But I'm so excited to say it is now complete. Feng Shui for your lucky directions is a self-guided mini course, and it's about how to use Feng Shui in your space. And it's all, it's self-led. So if you've maybe want to do a one-on-one consult, but you're like, it's a little too expensive for me. I want to get a taste. I want to get a taste of Feng Shui and see if Feng Shui actually works. I remember when I started, and I started Feng Shui like almost 10 years ago at this point, especially applying it to just me. And I was like looking for the books, I was looking for the tips, but you Google Feng Shui, how to use Feng Shui, you get all these contradictory messages, people telling you to shut toilet lids, paint your front door red. And I was like, well, I'm in an apartment. I can't paint my door. What's up with the toilet thing? There was all these like mixed messages. And I was like, what is the cheapest? I'm a broke college student. What is the cheapest but most effective way I can start using Feng Shui and start applying Feng Shui? That answer didn't exist. So I proceeded to read everything and try everything, do a lot of trial and error. And that's probably a little bit of why I am not a Feng Shui consultant now until 10 years later. I wanted to get it all right, and I wanted to present myself knowing the ropes. So anyway, here I go with these tangents, right? Now you guys know why I record and don't go live very often, because I got to edit out all these things. So Feng Shui for your lucky directions is perfect for the beginner who was in that boat that I just described. They're getting mixed messages. They don't want to spend money on all of this stuff to know if it's not even going to work. Here's the beautiful thing. Feng Shui for your lucky directions, you are simply repurposing and reusing what's already in your home. There's probably not even going to be that much rearranging. Feng Shui for your lucky directions is all about using the energy in your space. So if you're intimidated by Feng Shui because you don't want to decorate on your own, or you're limited with funds right now and you just don't really want to be buying new things, guess what? Feng Shui for your lucky directions, you are simply purchasing this mini course, going through it. There's 10 small modules. It's a couple hours of self-paced material, and it's going to look at the lucky directions specific to you. So everybody, depending on their birth date, has 4 lucky directions that help with their money, that help with their success, with their relationships, that help with their health, and help with their self-confidence. And so if you're working really hard, if you're a successful person, you're motivated, you're doing law of attraction, you're working on your health, you're trying to eat the right foods, and you want an extra boost from your home, there's energy in your space that can help support you. You just don't know how to use it. Or in other words, you've been interested in Feng Shui and you think it sounds cool, but you just don't know how to use it. You don't know where to start. This is the perfect beginner point because I give you only what you need to know to immediately arrange these spaces, set up these spaces, or again, you're not really arranging, but just going into these spaces in your home and using them to your advantage. That's what this Feng Shui for your lucky directions course is. It is a great beginner, bite-sized starting point to start getting energy flowing in your favor to support you and all of your hard work. So those are my 3 announcements today. Thank you so much for watching. And if you are, excited for more Matcha with me, then I think I like it. I think I like that title and how it rolls off the tongue. Then like this video. And here's my question. Here's my question that I want you to comment below. Let's stop screen sharing, bring it just to you and I right here. This is my question for you. Comment below if you would like a monthly live where you can ask your Q&A questions. So yes, I have a package and it would be specific to your home and you would get a Bagua map from it and you would have a tool moving forward to just watch all of these videos, watch all my monthly Feng Shui forecast updates, and you would be able to apply Feng Shui so easily with that Bagua map. But maybe you're still like, I want to test it out a little bit. Let me know, comment below. Would you like a monthly live Q&A? So Matcha with me, I would come on with some announcements, come up with some tips, come up here with whatever I felt needed to be shared because people had been asking for it. And then I'll leave 20 minutes. I'll leave some time at the end to open it up to the public, open up to the chat so that you can ask some of these Q&A or you can ask some Feng Shui questions specifically about your space. Comment below. Would that be fun? Would you be interested? Would you show up? In the beginning, whenever you start anything, you got to get the ball rolling. It's so funny. People are like, oh, nobody shows up to my live on Instagram or on Facebook or all this stuff. You just have to show up because, You get the ball rolling. Anyway, there I go. I'm like stopping myself from going on that tangent. Comment below if you would be interested in a monthly matcha with me. And at the end of those matcha with me, you could I'd open up the floor and you could ask your Q&A questions. Let me know. How does that sound? Cool? Yes? Let me know. And subscribe if you are getting value. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, because every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, I am sharing feng shui and mindset tips to help you create a life that you treasure. Okay? These feng shui videos give you tips that fuel your success. So, don't you want to be watching more videos to help you fuel your success? You're already working so hard, you're reading all the books. Let the energy of your space help you. Okay, I'm going to get off. I am gonna get off before I go on a tangent and ramble about something else. So I'm excited. Let me know about that Matcha with Me Q&A if you are excited, and I will see you guys soon. Woo! First Matcha with Me, first YouTube live done. I hope you can hear it.